Hope everybody's having a great day, and please take some time and remember all of those people that gave their lives for our freedom. They gave their lives up so you could live yours the way you wanted. Yeah, pretty awesome there if you think about it. Anyway, I am attempting a new format. I just want to see how it works out, and of course, you know, yesterday I had, or the day before yesterday, I had some rather large technology issues, and so I'm still having to use my old service provider, OneStream. Had some other issues. You don't want to hear about all that. We're going to try and make this one shorter than normal. That's what I'm trying to do, is get a new format that has me, well, you know, I'd shaved it down from an hour to a little over a half hour, and I'm like, yeah, I still think I need to probably go lower than that. You know, you just can't keep people's attention. It is very hard. So, as a matter of fact, there I am on YouTube, so I know I'm going live. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Welcome to this edition of Sticks-n-Stonez. Today's pairing is all about balance and refinement. Less heavy sweetness, more structure, more elegance. We are matching a Virginia single barrel bourbon with a beautifully composed medium-bodied cigar that's known for harmony. So let's just dive right on into it. The spirit I am talking about is John J. Bowman single barrel. That is considered, I think they have like 5 different offerings, and that is number 2 as far as the way people tend to rank them. And I would have to get you the information on number 1. But when I went to pick this one up last night, they did have numbers 4 and 5 in that, you know, ranked from top to bottom. And so I definitely jumped on the John J. Bowman since it was as high as I could get in the number system. So it is, John J. Bowman is done by Buffalo Trace. It's another one of the Sazerac distilleries. It is believed to be mash bill number 1, which is the low-rye. When we paired day before yesterday, we were using the mash bill number 2, which is the higher rye. This is 100 proof, so it's got a nice hefty little kick to it. Let's go ahead and glass some up. Okay, you can already smell the fruit. That is it's one thing you're going to see with this this pairing. I sampled this the other yesterday. So as you can see, it is just a beautiful, beautiful spirit in the glass. It's got nice legs to it. Has that beautiful kind of dark honey color. We're expecting some nice fruits and things of that nature. And then let's get into it. Yeah, I picked up some honey, some red ripe fruits like apples, a little bit of baking spice. That's great spirit. All right, let's just go ahead and give it a try on the palate. The mouthfeel is really nice and viscous, not overly oily, but a very nice viscosity to it. You get some little tinges of black pepper and a little bit of burn around your tongue. There's really not a lot of ethanol. I couldn't think of the word. Good God, I'm getting old. There's really not a lot of ethanol in it, but it does lend itself to being more of a kind of fruit heavy mosquito. Also get some nice notes of oak on the palate. Let's give it another shot here. It's an awesome spirit, man. It is. It really is. I'm gonna take a little more. I feel like I'm a little off my game this morning. I don't know. It's probably because it's Memorial Day. Memorial Day just kind of hit me hard. I was looking at some of my military memorabilia and my Air Force Achievement Medal from when I was deployed to Iraq. The part that hit me really hard was the sentence that said I was there for the dignified transfer of 92 service members. Those are the flag draped coffins. I sent out an average of one a day. Now they didn't all come one a day. I think the worst day we had is we sent 8 in one day. So there are a lot of memories there where most people, you know, they think about the loss of service members, but it doesn't necessarily hit them. But when you're there, that's what happens. It really does hit home. You know, those are people that, like as I said in the opening, they gave their life so you could live free. Gave up their freedom for yours. All right, let's go ahead and head on over to the cigar. This is the Ashton, the Symmetry. It's a really great cigar. I've smoked several of these. It is a beautiful kind of milk chocolate kind of brown. It has a filler that is Dominican and Nicaraguan. It is a binder from Dominican Republic, and it has a beautiful Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. It is very good construction, as you would expect from, I have to put my sunglasses down so I can see really well, as you would expect from Ashton. Tight yet visible seams. This particular one does seem to have some, you know, moderate veining to it. There's a couple of that are fairly pronounced. Overall, really good, and it has a giant triple cap. So it's a medium strength cigar. This Ecuadorian Habano wrapper delivers a real creamy, slightly nutty profile with some subtle spice, setting up kind of a balanced and elegant smoke from beginning to end. Let's go ahead and looks like I'm just going to punch it today. Don't do that at the cigar shop. You can do that in your house, but not in a cigar shop. Don't ever lick the end of your cigar before you use their cutters. That's bad manners. You may notice there's some music in the background. Yeah, there's a little pool party happening next door. Right away, this is really a very smooth cigar. The cigar opens with cedar and some toasted nuts and a little light creaminess in there. It's a very approachable cigar, so people that are fairly new into the cigar world, I always tell people, you know, start with really, really light wrappers, those Connecticut light shade wrappers like the Olive or Oliva G or O. And then you move up into something more along the lines of this. You might be able to start with this right away. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't get too froggy. You know, touch it up. I always try and keep a single torch around just for these instances. So, all right, together. Okay, I'll reiterate. The cigar had cedar, some toasted nuts, a little bit of light cream, then the John J. Bowman brings in this nice honeyed sweetness with some soft fruit and that touch of oak. Really creates a kind of smooth and composed pairing. The interaction is pretty seamless. The bourbon enhances the cigar's natural creaminess without overpowering it. The 100 proof in the Bowman is just enough backbone to keep the pairing lively without it being harsh. I think you'd really, really enjoy this. It's a great setup. The Ashton puts off an excellent amount of smoke. It's not a smoke monster, but you're also not having to draw really, really hard to get any smoke out of it. I kind of just threw this up on the fly, and I think it's kind of turned out. So, as I said, I'm tinkering around with a shorter version. So please drop comments and let me know what you think about the, would you rather it be longer, me give you more information as far as the back end of the pairing, or do you like the short things where like 15 minutes and out? It seems like today everybody's dealing with like TikTok, so it's got to be like less than 20 seconds, and I just can't get that done. But I can do it in 15 minutes. So let me know what you think. But definitely hit the like, subscribe, share, notify, ring all the bells, blow all the whistles, do all that kind of stuff. Let your friends know about me. Go to X, subscribe, $1 a month. I didn't do it with this pairing because this pairing was literally last minute. I thought about it just like an hour ago, and I'm like, I'm going to try and do that today. Might as well. Anything else going on? Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap it up. As you get on into the pairing, you will notice that the cigar will develop some nice notes of baking spice and an earthiness. Some light leather will kind of begin to emerge in there. The bourbon kind of shifts toward more of an oak presence and a kind of a slightly drier finish. Introducing a little more structure to the pairing. Together, they really evolve into a kind of savory and spice-driven experience. The sweetness kind of recedes. Doesn't reside. It recedes, and it's replaced by that balanced interplay of wood and spice and that kind of subtle richness, never overwhelming and always controlled. Like I said, this is a very refined pairing that prioritizes balance over intensity. It's approachable, it's nuanced, it's extremely consistent from start to finish, ideal for a very relaxed and thoughtful sort of session. Overall, a balance is 9 out of 10. Complexity, I think, is probably an 8.5 out of 10. Enjoyment, so 8.8 out of 10. If yesterday, day before yesterday, was bold and indulgence, this is today's rest, reset, clean, elegant, dialed in, a perfect pairing that you want without fatigue. Final score on it, I'd give it 8.8 or 8.9 out of 10. Yeah, really good. Hey, 13 minutes and 50 seconds. So let me know what you think about the new format. If I need to make it a little longer, or if you kind of like it in and out. That's what she said. Till we get to be together again, keep your sticks dry, stones cold. Have a great day.